Hello and welcome to the Wednesday Show on Wednesday. Hello and welcome back to the Wednesday Show. It is March 21st. I am CJ coming to you pre-recorded from Minnesota. The weather outside is currently 38 degrees and partly cloudy. I don't have much free minutes left on SoundCloud, so I'm going to do a couple shorter episodes before I switch over to YouTube. I am going to take a short break in a couple weeks here as I am going on vacation, but I'll get to that more in the next episode. So I'm only doing 2 topics today. So the first topic, I'm going to be talking about paintings, and then we're going to take a little break like we always do. Then I'm going to be talking a bit about bowling, and that'll be the end of our show today. So let's get right into it with paintings. Okay, so paintings, they've been around for a long time. We've all seen like Leonardo da Vinci and all those big grand paintings. But what about modern painters? Are there any real great modern painters? Well, I just went on Google Images right before I started to record this, and I just typed in Art 2018. So let's see how far art has come from the great Leonardo da Vinci to what it is today. So, let's see if we got anything interesting. Oh, there's a bunch of colored patterns. How exciting. It's like colored hexagons. Okay. There's some faces, and... Okay. Is decent, I guess. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, that looks like one of those contemporary paintings, you know, where they just splash, or I probably got the genre wrong of art, but modern art, postmodern, contemporary, it's pretty close. Pretty much anything after the early 1900s, it's all the same. There's someone out there going to be cringing about that, but it's just, you know, a bunch of paint splattered onto a canvas, it looks like, which in my opinion isn't real art, and it takes no real talent because you didn't have to do any skill or anything, or have to do any apprenticeship. There's a painting of the backside of a woman, it looks like, in different colors. This looks a little more of an abstract painting. Not bad. It has some contrast between the blacks and more brighter colors. I see some yellows and oranges. Nice kind of like sunset type of colors. So not bad at all. For abstract, what else do we have? I heard there's a new trend a little while ago called maximalism in art. Let's see what that is. Maximalism. Art. No, paintings. Maximalism paintings. I've heard of minimalism, but maximalism is a new concept to me. Okay, that looks like just a bunch of paint on a canvas that they drew squiggles on. Here's another painting. It's a bunch of bright colors. I think I see a rainbow, a couple stars. I don't really know what this is supposed to be exactly, but what else do we got? There's another one that looks like a forest, but this painting looks like something oh wait, this is from 2007, it looks like. Huh, so this isn't that new of a trend. Here's another painting. Oh, this looks a lot better. It has it looks very Asian inspired. A lot of different Asian cultures are mixed in here. I think there's Gandhi. There's a woman riding a dragon. There's a panda. What else? How about contemporary art? Or contemporary paintings. Okay, let's see. What are contemporary paintings doing? I have no idea what that is. It looks like I can't really describe that. Okay, here's the one I can describe. It's a bunch of people. Looks like they have their umbrellas out, mostly women. I think I see one dude in the painting, and it almost looks kind of abstractish. Another one, it's lips, and there's teeth. And it's like bleeding colors. Kind of weird, but okay. Here's something, a different one. It looks like crows, I think. Bunch of different colors. Looks kind of abstracty, not terrible. This looks kind of half-assed, honestly. Sorry for swearing a little bit, but what the heck? Where's the art? Okay, how about modern paintings? Modern paintings, yeah. Okay. I mean, some of these aren't that bad, but most of them just kind of suck. I mean, if you compare it to, say, like Leonardo da Vinci paintings, I'm not going to do the Mona Lisa because that one's too common. What is painting? Did he do Madonna? Yeah, I think so. Yep, Da Vinci, master, amazing. One painting that's my favorite, I have to say, is called The Witch by John Williams Waterhouse. Oh, no, sorry, it's not called The Witch, it's The Magic Circle. It's been a while since I looked it up. Magic, Circle. Now, John Williams Waterhouse was a member of the Pre-Raphaelite school of painting. It's the school thought that basically everything that came after Raphael sucked. It was like terrible, like Raphael onwards, if I remember correctly. It just was terrible. So they were going with a pre-Raphael style of paintings. But I think he was like second generation. He wasn't an original member of the first pre-Raphaelite group. I think he was inspired by them, maybe. But anyways, look up The Magic Circle by John Williams Waterhouse. That's The Magic Circle by John Williams Waterhouse. This is honestly my favorite painting. I can't explain why, but to me it's just beautiful. It's hard to explain it. It was a woman, and she appears to be like a witch or something. She has a cauldron, and she's out in the middle of the desert, and she seems to be drawing a circle around her, and she's holding a sickle, it looks like, in her left hand. And there's a couple crows, but they're on the outside of the circle, not on the inside. And there's a cave in the background in the distance. Honestly, it's just a gorgeous painting. Looks like he took inspirations from a few different cultures, though, to craft the style for the woman. But, I mean, the painting is just purely amazing. There's another painting called, I think it was called Cleopatra and Caesar by Jean-Léon Gérôme. I pronounced that wrong, guaranteed, and I took French for 3 years. You can see how that helps me in life. But yeah, Cleopatra and Caesar. That is in the academic style of painting, and is far superior than any modern styles, guaranteed. If you go into like the academic style or the pre-Raphaelite or more of a Renaissance, I'm not like a big art buff, but they're far superior paintings than anything today. And most artists, they're not really creating the art. It looks like for profit entirely. I mean, if they are good, people would commission works from them. I mean, the best business model for an artist, from my understanding, is maybe create a couple paintings to show your skill, and then try and get people to commission paintings from you. So it's like, hey, I want a portrait of my wife and or husband or whatever. If you're able to do like portrait work, you could probably get some business. But if you're doing some like postmodern, contemporary or modern or the styles these days are kind of similar but kind of different at the same time. I'm not claiming to be a master painter or anything, but you don't need to be a chef to understand what food tastes good or not. So it's been a while since I've been inside an art museum, actually. Kind of want to go just to see what it's like today, because last time I was in one was, what was it? Maybe 10 years ago? I really do enjoy paintings. Art is something I've always liked ever since I was little, honestly. But yeah, most artists, I'm putting that in air quotes today, they suck. They're terrible. I mean, I'd wish that we'd have like a neo-renaissance of art and literature too. I mean, don't get me started on that. That's another topic for another day. So anyways, I've said enough on this topic for today, so we're going to take a little break, and then we are going to get into bowling. Alright, if you haven't checked out my blog yet, you can check out my blog at the-quintessentialist.blogspot.com. That's the-quintessentialist.blogspot.com. I mostly do movie reviews on that, so go and check that out, please. I also have my Midwestern Gothic short story out titled The Ice Witch Under Lake Superior. You can find that on Amazon.com. If you're a short story writer and you need someone to beta read your short story, you can check out my beta reading service, my honest beta reading service on Fiverr.com. There'll be a link in the description of this podcast for that. So, if you're a short story writer and you need a beta reader, check out my service. Now back to the show. Welcome back to the show. So my final topic for today, and I apologize for the very short episode, is bowling. So bowling, it's a very fun game, and if you don't go bowling much and you're looking for something to do with friends, I would suggest go bowling because that is a grand old time. And me and my friends have been going bowling a lot more than we have been usually in the past couple months. We're probably going once or twice a month now, and that was probably versus once a year. So we've really picked it up, and don't get me wrong, we suck. We're terrible at bowling. We're god awful. Like we're bowling around. Our score is probably, I think the best we're doing is probably getting around an 80. That's how terrible we are. But we're having fun with it, and we're getting better. And well, I was out of the swing of it for a while because I had wrist surgery. But, yeah, I mean, once in a while, it's like, hey, you want to go bowling? Sure, that sounds fun. There's not much else to do around here, so why don't we just hop over to the next town and they got a bowling alley? Or the casino, the local casino. I mean, really, it's close. It's fun. I mean, we might just order like a small snack or something and, just go bowling, have fun with it, and then just kind of be like, hey, you suck. No, you suck. No, we all suck. Ha ha ha. But yeah, no, seriously, if you're looking to do something with friends and you haven't really done much, I would suggest bowling. Yeah, go bowling. Fun thing. Very, very fun. So anyways, that's the end of this topic. Alright, again, I apologize for the show being so short, but like I said, I'm trying to make sure I can get in as many episodes as I can before SoundCloud cuts me off. Because I'll have to switch over to YouTube then. But anyways, there'll be next week's show for sure. I'm going to go on break for maybe a week or two. I'm going to be going on vacation, and I'll talk about that more in the next episode. But anyways, Yeah, oh, and I almost forgot to mention I finally hit my first weight goal, so I'm down to 175, so hooray for CJ. Yay! Hooray for me. But anyways, yep, I hit my first weight goal. I'm very proud of myself, and my next goal is to get down to 160. Then I want to start building muscle because I'm mostly doing cardio workouts right now. So I'll be trying to get into weights a little more when I get my weight down a little bit more, and I want to improve upon my mile. Oh, and I got my best mile since high school, which I'm really happy about. 10 whole minutes. Yep, I was that bad. So anyways, this is dragging on a bit long. Like the podcast, share the podcast. Anyways, hope you have a good day, hope you have a good week, and I will see you next week.